I've had a lot of people come to me lately saying, I think my dog's ADHD, I think my dog's bipolar, I think my dog is on the spectrum, I think my dog is all these sort of things. Yes, oh my gosh, yes, yes, yes. Now this is, it is a thing, and I've been reading a massive amount of studies that are happening out there at the moment, and I am so grateful they've finally come up. I first diagnosed the dog with bipolar years ago, and I was grateful enough to work with a vet that she studied it as well. Now, depression and bipolar and ADHD, it's labelled very different with dogs because dogs have different types of emotions and behaviours than we do, in a way. What do I do if my dog is ADHD or on the spectrum? Number one, get professional help. You need either behaviouralist and work with a vet. So we don't want to go straight in there and just put it on some antidepressants, because what that is going to do is repress, and we've found it very, very often now, it will also turn a dog aggressive. Now, I've had a lot of dogs come to me that have been on those medications because they've turned aggressive, because what happens is it suppresses their natural being, and the dog doesn't understand why it's feeling like it is, doesn't understand what the drugs are doing, and its only thing left is to be aggressive. So what do I do if my dog's on the spectrum? I can't answer that here. I can't answer it because there could be 3 or 4 different answers, and if I give you the wrong one as a general, it's not good. The wrong, I work with a vet with all of these. It's very, very important. If medications and things are involved, however, a lot of them can be dealt with behaviour. How do I work with my dog with ADHD? How do I work with my dog with depression or bipolar or whatever else you think your dog has got? You've got drugs from the vet, you've got homeopathic, you've got behavioural, you've got just lots of different options, but without knowing each individual case, you can't prescribe. You cannot prescribe. It's dangerous to do that, because then you can start getting things like aggression, or a dog can become so withdrawn that any sound will make them jump out of their skin. The fear is it's so sad. A lot of it can be dealt with behaviour modification, and that's just teaching the dog to, take its time out. When it's not coping, stand behind you. Never deal with anything, because the human will deal with it. Giving your dog more space in a crate, or cover the crate, little things like that. A lot of that can make a huge difference. We've got one at the moment that we're going to have to medicate. Very, very ADHD. And just completely full on. Amazing dog, but it switches its head, It's a hard thing to do. Now, what I don't want you to do is go, oh, I think my dog is on the spectrum. That's why it does that. That's coming back to excuses. We've got to be careful here, because we're just going to use an excuse. Go, oh, it's a rescue dog, it's a COVID dog, it's on the spectrum. We know so many kids and people are getting away with things out there, behaviours that should not happen. My kid was a ADHD and that's why I beat up the other kid. Bullshit. Bullshit. Come on. So yes, it is a big thing, and it's something that's beautiful that we're now accepting. I spent my whole life with massive reading, writing disabilities, and it wasn't picked up till my mid-20s. And so diagnosing things now, I think, is brilliant, and actually actioning and doing things about it is brilliant. But if I used it as an excuse, I wouldn't be here talking to you. I wouldn't be helping the hundreds and hundreds of people that I help, which fills my heart. If I didn't get diagnosed with dyslexia, or, well, actually it was learning tremor, learning terror, and you know what, diagnosing things is great, but just please don't make it as an excuse, because that's when it goes wrong. And I'm very pleased that, you know, with me it was diagnosed, and with everybody out there, it's you can get help when you know what's going on. It's the same with your dog. You can get help when you know what's going on. So all the best, eh? Thank you.